Silver and gold under pressure as Fed sees possible rate hikes if inflation picks up. Today we will explore the release of the minutes from the most recent FOMC meeting of the Federal Reserve. Hi, and welcome to Minuteman Precious Metals, where it's my goal to enhance your financial preparation and prosperity and motivate you by tracking my personal stacking adventure. Thank you to all my new and returning viewers. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy today's content, and ring that bell if you'd like to be alerted when new videos are available. I appreciate your views, but I really need your likes and subscriptions to grow this channel. Thank you for your support. Before we review the information in the FOMC meeting, I must point out that the assumptions drawn from the Federal Reserve data points and economic indicators swing the markets, but they are just that, assumptions. Here at Minuteman Precious Metals, I do my best to provide the most up-to-date coverage of these data points and analysts' predictions, but it's up to you, the stackers out there, to review and make decisions, or not, based off that information. Last week, we had hot PPI data, some comments from FED Chair Jerome Powell on the mixed market, followed by dovish CPI reports that drove markets significantly higher. Today, we're going to be covering the possibility of rate hikes, something Powell had seemed to pull off the table. My point is, the pendulum swings very quickly in the precious metals markets. Okay, let's dig into the FOMC meeting notes. Although U.S. monetary policy has become a secondary factor in the gold market to central bank buying, persistent inflation could create some further selling pressures on it and the silver market, as it could force the Federal Reserve to raise interest rates again. That is according to the minutes from the April and May Federal Open Market Committee meeting. We are getting mixed signals from the Fed between recent speeches and the April-May FOMC notes. Members of the Monetary Policy Committee have said recently that while they are not ready to cut interest rates as inflation remains stubbornly elevated, they are also not looking to raise them. However, the minutes of the meeting show that another rate hike could be a possibility. Various participants mentioned a willingness to tighten policy further, should risks to inflation materialize in a way that such an action became appropriate. Both the silver and gold markets are reacting to the latest minutes, with silver down to $30.92 for the New York close and gold down to $2,382.34. The minutes reflected growing disappointment that the consumer prices haven't made better progress moving back towards the 2% target. Participants discussed the risks and uncertainties around the economic outlook. They generally noted their uncertainty and the persistence of inflation and agreed that recent data had not increased their confidence that inflation was moving substantially towards 2%. Participants also noted disappointing readings on inflation over the first quarter and indicators pointing to strong economic momentum, and assessed that it would take longer than previously anticipated for them to gain greater confidence that inflation was moving substantially towards 2%. Although the central bank is not expected to shift its monetary policy stance anytime soon, the committee is looking at other factors that impact market liquidity. Some participants commented that slowing the pace of balance sheet runoff would help facilitate a smooth transition from abundant to ample reserve balances by reducing the likelihood that money markets experience undue stress that could require an early end to runoff. Do you think the FOMC meeting notes should concern us with a possible interest rate increase and a smackdown on metal prices in reaction? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let's call it there. Thank you for watching, and remember, time is your most valuable asset, and I appreciate you sharing yours with me. Minuteman 6 signing off.